Kevin, what's going on with this fight information? What? Veronica.
Yes, sir.
What is going on with Tony? Where's Tony? Have you talked to Tony?
No, I haven't talked to Tony at all today.
Did you call him?
Yes, sir. I did call him, but he didn't answer me.
Rosa? Have you talked to him?
I have not.
Man, this guy's kidding me. Tom, bro, what's going on? You late?
JC, but it's gonna be worth the wait.
No, Tom. Carol, what's our motto on time? What? Veronica,
Yes.
what's our motto on time?
Tone, our motto on time is if you 15 minutes early, you late.
Come on, dog, you're killing me, man.
I promise you, what I'm about to show you is gonna shock you.
What? Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, folks. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? That still don't explain for him being late.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back to the CUATRO CERO show. I'm your host, Danny Kins, and I'm here with
Tone Rocks in the house.
Toe Rock is in the casa. Man, how you feeling, buddy?
I feel good, brother. Another good day, productive day, and I was just looking forward to tonight. You know what I mean? We got a special guest tonight.
We have a lot of guests here, and people know that, but today it's a little special.
Yeah, extra special.
Extra special.
For me.
Yeah, especially for you. And the beautiful part about this, man, I know, I don't want to say right now, but I know the special guest and you, man, and it's good to see that, right? And grow, and I seen like a lot of growth, and I'm like, man, that's awesome. And when we bring this special guest up here, we're gonna know a lot of things, right? We're gonna know a lot of things that that special guest is working on. So,
exactly.
It's great, man. And I like I said, man, I'm all for it, and I'm super happy. I've been excited all day to be here tonight.
Nice. Now, what about you, brother? Heard you had a little incident.
I got into a car accident before coming over here.
Yeah, are you okay though? Right?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Everybody's good. It's crazy because in an instant, man, things can happen, I'm just grateful to God, man, that nothing too extreme happened. I'm okay. I've been in very bad car accidents where I've always been the one that got hit.
Right.
I always get hit. And so, the past month I've been in 2 car accidents already where they hit me,
Wow.
And so, but I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be here, and nothing. The car is fixable, especially if you have insurance, full coverage. That doesn't matter, man. Even people who hit me, I tell them like, "Are you guys okay?" Everybody's was okay. It's nothing too big, but this one was a little shaky. They and I don't want to go in details, but man, it's nuts, man. And it was like almost an hour and a half before coming over here. And I was just like, well, God, thank you. I'm really grateful that I'm still here. Nothing too extreme, but in the freeways, you never know what could happen.
Yeah, it's pretty wild out there.
But I'm happy to be here, man. I'm excited. I'm a little shaken up, but I love doing this. This is like stress-free.
Right. Praise God, brother.
So I really thank
you for making it.
Yeah, man, and I love it, man. And with when you have police officers involved, right? You don't know how long it's gonna take, and I was like, man, I really gotta leave to be here, man, and I love being here. So I was just like, do you need anything else? Do you need anything else? And I was like, I gotta go. Give me the card. I just need the card. And because I told him the story, and he was asking me a lot of other questions. And he's
like, aren't you Danny King?
Yeah. Let's take a picture together, man. And I gotta go. You'll see that on TMZ or something. No, I just really was like ready to go. I was all the way in San Bernardino. Thank God, coming over here wasn't that bad. Like I said, man, it just happened. A car accident.
That's why they're called accidents, right?
Yeah, it just happened.
They're not planned.
They're not planned, man. But I was ready to be here, man. because I really, this is, you know, a lot of people say they're blessed, but we're blessed to be here, man. We're blessed to have this microphone, this platform to talk to you guys. And it's amazing to know that, you know, people watch us and they DM us and message us that they love the show. So we're going to continue as long as God gives us this platform.
God's will be done.
And a lot of people would wish they could be in the chair right now, but we're here in this chair.
And
so
guess what? They're going to have an opportunity to do that.
Exactly,
Real
man.
short.
Real short, man. We got a lot of good news coming up, man.
Yeah.
But before we get into anything, Tone Rock, we know we got to talk about our sponsors.
That's right,
man.
We do have our sponsors right here. Oops, there it is. Fernie and Bernie Torres from Prominent One Realty and Prominent One Financial Group. If you're ready to buy and you're looking for your dream home, my brother Fernie could help you. His number is 909-325-9302. That's 909-325-9302. So if you're looking to buy, sell, looking for investment property, you want to see what you could do out there in the market, give my sister Bernadine Torres a call. She'll get you pre-approved. She'll know how much buying power you got, and you'll know exactly what you could afford and what you could get into. Give Bernadine Torres a call at 909-568-5805. That's 909-568-5805. That's Fernie and Bernie Torres, the dream team, waiting and willing to make your dreams come true of home ownership.
Can't go wrong with Prominent One.
That's right. Prominent One.
We're at, you know, and I want to give those news, man. We are working on their commercial. They're going to be, you know, popping in here, man, and we just have something amazing for them.
Yeah, we got them coming in.
We're also working
soon
on the tone that we do, the Prominent One. You're going to hear it like if it's, they're set,
we're gonna
man.
make that jingle.
So
official.
if you ever go to PBS or something, their commercial pops up. We did that, you know.
That's us.
We did that, man. But you know, blessed to have them, man. And I know, you know, you guys are part of a podcast called
Couples Gone Bible.
Couples Gone Bible, man. And again, you know, there you go. If you did not see the episode, aired last week on Thursday. It is on the Avanza Broadcast Network. They do have an Instagram. Go check them out, man. I was so blessed. I heard the whole thing, and I was so glad that I heard the whole thing. Not because I was a criticism and this is content that I had to check out, but when it got to sister and brother Bernie and Fernie, man, they're just, you got to listen to it, man. It's very impacting what they said. I mean, I've heard your stories and it was very impacting, but they were very fresh and I didn't even know that. And just to have them here, man, it's a blessing. And what they're doing right now, it is a blessing. Just to know them right now and with this podcast it's great.
God's really
are you guys already working on this episode 2?
We already got episode 2. We'll be working on episode 3 shortly.
Wow, man!
And we're only doing one a month.
Yeah.
Because of the holidays or busy schedules and all that. But I'll let them share a little bit more when they come in. We're gonna have them.
Yeah, we're gonna have them come here. Yeah, next week, man. So they'll be here. We're gonna talk to the whole team,
the whole crew,
the whole Couples Gone Bible here, man. And they're gonna be part of a new things going forward.
Yes.
Part of the content, and we do have news for that, and we're gonna be talking about it soon. But we do have a lot of stuff happening here in Avanza Broadcast Network, man.
It's gonna be awesome.
So you know, we have, when things happen, we'll share it.
Yes, so, as they come.
As they come, man.
But yeah, so they'll be here. They'll be able to share a little bit more of what's going on in their lives right now, and just miracle after miracle, bro. So many blessings, and God's definitely moving in their lives and in our circle with our friends, our family. So I'm excited, man.
Amen, amen. And you know, just seeing you guys, man, together as well. You know, if you want to do a podcast, if you have some type of TV show, if you have something that you want to do, come over here, man. We, you know, again, we're not gonna go in details, but we will help you create that here, man. And there's a lot of good stuff here. And as the year comes, we'll let you guys know about some news that's gonna be hard. It's like, whoa, you know, I just saw Damaris Elaine right now.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't want to announce anything, but she has something coming up next week or 2 weeks from now. But it's gonna be great, man. It's gonna be great. If you not know who Damaris Elaine, go check out her YouTube. Go check out her Instagram. She just dropped a music video, man. I don't even know the name of the song, man. That's very bad of me not asking her. But it's a really good song. I also like if you see the video, she actually like does some dance moves, and she's not into that. And the fact that she did it, man, it was really cool to see that.
I'm gonna have
So
to check it out.
you gotta go check it out, man. The Damari's Lane.
We'll do that.
All right, and also we do have the top 10 artists coming up. We
Yes.
do have a list already. I do have some names, not today, but we will announce them next week here on the CUATRO CERO show. Who is the top 10 2023 artists? Man, and there's a lot of them. So it was hard, but we're
Narrowing it down,
man. And we'll start announcing it, and then maybe in a couple of weeks they'll probably come up here. We'll have a group, and we'll see what's up, man. But let's get into it, man. Let's bring our. Do you have anything else you want to say?
Yes, we have our Christmas Wonderland coming up December 15th from 6 to 9 p.m. here in the city of Norwalk at the New Harvest Church in Norwalk. So if you're interested, we're going to have a lot of food, fun, games, prizes, raffles. Our ministry booths will be up, decorated, in the holiday spirit. But it's an outreach that we do every year for the community, and you don't have to just because you live in Norwalk, but any surrounding cities. If you invite your cousins, your friends, your coworkers, your schoolmates, whatever the case might be, if you're available that night, December 15th, it's on a Friday, 6 to 9 p.m. New Harvest, Norwalk, right here on Imperial Highway, and come get blessed.
Yeah, and if you don't have anything, man, you have a family, you want to take your kids. It's a great place to take them.
It's an awesome place.
You'll win some games, some surprises, man.
Yeah.
It's an amazing day, man. So, and every time
Always
I see
a fun time.
And every time I see that flyer, all right, man. But anything else we got?
We got the Christmas Wonderland. We got we announced the Couples Gone Bible. We are going to be dropping. We might even drop a little announcement before we end the show tonight. On what's to come. Yeah, because we're rolling right into December, bro, and it's the season to be giving. So we're gonna start giving some gifts and some presents, and we got some awesome things that we're gonna be announcing.
Oh man.
So yeah, I'm excited about that, bro.
You excited? I'm excited.
bro.
We're all excited here, man.
Excited.
And the Avanza Broadcast Network has been here for a very long time, and it is time to change little things here and there. For the great of
we're gonna take it to the next level.
Next level, man.
For sure.
So for sure, and so I'm excited. So man, without further ado, man, we got to bring up our special guest. You wanna announce her?
Rosa Santistevan, my wife, my beautiful wife. Come on up. Like the Price is Right. Come on up. There she comes.
There she comes. She's coming. She's coming.
Yeah, she made me stop at McDonald's to get her a drink. She goes, I don't want water.
Yeah.
She's all bougie, so I had to get her a nice coffee. Sugar free. Sugar free.
Yeah.
Put those on.
There you go, Rosa.
All right, and when you talk, just speak into the mic, and you'll be fine.
How you doing, Rosa?
I'm doing good.
It's funny because you're always the one like in behind the scenes. You're over there in the couch. You're always supporting your hubby, man. And now you're here in the chair.
In the hot seat.
In the hot seat. It's good to have you here. So you like coffee?
I do.
Okay, something that you drink is that a Latino thing?
No. Well, I guess I would say so. I mean, I grew up with my parents drinking coffee, and then I just got used to it. But I mean,
if you miss a day, do you get grumpy?
Well,
ask me. No, I'm just kidding.
I had to stop for a while. I just started introducing coffee again for something I had done. So now I'm just taking it slow. But everything that I can't drink like the sugar stuff from Starbucks anymore. Yeah, it has to be like either strong cold brew with a little bit of sugar free.
Wow.
Not the wrapper sugar free.
Yeah, not the wrapper sugar free.
We've heard how you met your wifey. I want your wifey to talk about it. Okay. So how did you meet Tony?
Her version.
Your version.
Well, I met him at a club. Ironically, when I went to that club, it was called Frenchie's, and that was in the city of La Puente, right there. It was a well-known place. Long time ago.
Oh. Is that the shark?
That's the
shark.
That's the. Our producer is on one right now, man. He's in the Holy Spirit right now.
So, ironically, me and my best friend ended up going to that.
No, you don't have to give all the details.
Club, because my dad didn't lend me the car that day. So.
Oh wow.
He just dropped us off there. But I had met him before at another club. Again,
our first
coincidence.
introduction.
I should have known better. We were fighting that day already. He was.
The first encounter, you guys were already fighting?
We were already fighting.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, because we ended up there with some girls, some friends, and everything. And we got there kind of late, and then the girls asked him right away, like, "Oh, what's the charge, cover fee?" And he started telling them, and me and my friends are like, "We don't pay when we go somewhere." Like, I don't think so.
Yeah.
And anyway, so he thought he was a player back in the days, whatever, you know.
I was just running the door, bro. It was free before 10. They thought they could show up to blow up late.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, nah, you're paying.
Yeah.
So yeah,
They left.
So
And then,
we left.
They didn't want to pay.
No,
bro.
no, we left,
Yeah.
and our conversation didn't go very well.
yeah,
and
of course.
It was, we exchanged some words, well, you know, whatever, and that's when I seen him the next time at that club, and
It was a couple
we
of
met.
weeks later.
Yeah, we met, and like I said, it was just all destiny, I should say.
Yeah.
And here we are. Here we are.
When you guys met,
37 years
when you
later.
guys met again, did you tell him like, "Oh, you're that guy"?
It's a funny story.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually.
You can tell that part. That's PG.
It's PG. So when I went to the club, me and my friend was sitting like at a table like this, and
Yeah.
he was in front of us.
Yeah.
And at that time, I didn't know that was his brother Marcos.
Yeah.
So we're sitting there and we're looking at him. They looked all distracted. So he's looking under the table. He's going
Yeah.
like this, and I'm
I lost
laughing.
my wallet.
I'm laughing at my friend, and I go, "Look at those two fools over there. Like they look ridiculous and everything. Like you
See
know."
how she is?
But I remembered him. I go, "Oh my God, that's that guy
Yeah,
I got
yeah,
into, right?"
yeah.
So he was also over there talking or dancing with some other
yeah.
girls I didn't care about
Yeah.
back then, you know, back in the days. And then,
Yeah.
So anyway, so I told my friend, "Hey," I go, "ask them and see if they want to dance."
Okay.
And she did. She was like my
Yeah.
the
Her
girl
wing-
that was
her wing
never
girl.
or wing
Your wing
girl.
girl,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, so she went and she asked him to go dance, and he looked back, and I guess he said yeah. And she came back. She said, "Okay." He said, "Yeah." And I go, "All right." So that was it. We started dancing. We hit it off.
We danced the rest of the night.
We
yeah.
danced for the rest of the night, and
Yeah.
and then went home, exchanged a little kiss, exchanged numbers, and that
Wow.
was it. Yeah.
From the first encounter that you guys were fighting to this one, it's actually a big step, right?
Yeah, major.
Wow, man. And so after that, you guys, of course, you guys went out. And how long you guys been married now?
We're 37 years together.
Wow.
But yeah, so we were with each other every day. Like it was just like, yeah.
That's like today. You guys are still like, I always see you guys together all the time. Even like when he does meetings, sometimes you come with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not because, like I said, we don't trust each other. It's just we've
Yeah.
always done things together.
Yeah.
He was a promoter back then. I was always with him. He always wanted me to be with him. He wasn't
Yeah.
like telling me, "Hey, you need to stay home" or whatever.
no, no.
And yeah, we always did things together. Even then, there's times that I won't go to the meetings because I don't feel like going. You know what I mean? But I'm like, no, I don't feel like going. But
Like this morning, I told her, "Hey, wake up." We woke up early. She even woke up with me,
Yeah.
made me coffee, did all that.
Aw.
And then I'm like, "Okay, so let's get ready." She's like, "Oh, you know what? I'm not feeling it. I don't want to go."
yeah.
And I'm like, "Are you sure? Because
That's
we're gonna
cute.
have breakfast."
Yeah.
And she's like, "No, go ahead,
That's
do your
cute.
thing." So I had to go. I had to go by myself, bro. That's kind of sad on the way over there, you know. What I mean?
Okay, I know you guys. I know you're working on a podcast right now.
Yes.
You're part of a podcast.
Yes.
But before we even get there, because I know you talk about your testimony there. You know, I know Tony has brought it up that about the testimony about you guys going back to church. You guys had gone a little recently, stopped going, and then you guys went back. Talk to me about your version of going back to church. Like, how did that happen?
Well, it was all God.
Yeah.
We were at a point in our life
Definitely
that
got.
we were done. We were
Yeah.
done. We did that year. Didn't start off good with just friends and us
The New Year.
and New Year's. We celebrated our anniversary in Vegas, and it was just bad. It was just we got I think in the worst argument we ever had got into.
Yeah, definitely.
And again, when you're not living right, God just, I would say, exposes a lot of things.
Yeah.
Deals with you individually. So that's what happened, and so I wasn't ready to give up my marriage. I didn't want to separate from him. I just figured, okay, being in the world didn't work, so I think we need to give God another chance, or going to church. And God was already touching me, even months prior to that. He was already touching me. I was already, when the Holy Spirit hits you and touches you, you start changing. Like certain things start convicting you. Like it doesn't feel right anymore. just like certain things just weren't clicking with me anymore. And so what happened is, like I said, we were ready to give up, and I started seeing a sermon on TV about marriage.
Yeah.
And it was Super Bowl
Yeah.
weekend. But I already was hearing some of the pastors during the week
Yeah,
when he would
yeah.
go to his meetings and do what he
Yeah.
had to do and everything. I stay home and I hear it and everything. And so I told him, hey, I go, why don't we give church another chance?
Yeah.
He wasn't having it. He didn't really want it. And he said, well, if you're serious, then you do it.
I told her, if you go to church for 6 months and I see that you're serious, that you're not just saying that so I could go to church, because I can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I'm all in or I'm all out.
Yeah.
And I go, then I'll see if I go to church. And she's like, okay.
Yeah.
And I'm like, really?
So at that time, for the first time, I said, well, I'm going to have to do it on my own. It's going to be crazy. And obviously, because that means that I'm going to have to go to church and surrender my party life and my social life, meaning that he's going to be out there doing what he wants pretty much, but I'm still going to, but I said, you know what, God, whatever you have for me, then I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
And he knew, God knew my heart, because I said, I surrender, I give up everything that I need to give up. And that weekend, he ended up hearing one of the sermons, and we stood home, we cried, we prayed.
Super Bowl Sunday, yeah.
And we just did a lot of reconnecting with each other, and that was it. That was it.
Wow.
Yeah.
And there was no looking back, bro. It was we've always been that way, like all in type of people. Like when we partied, bro, we were all in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We didn't party a little bit. We partied a lot. So
Yeah.
I told her, if we go to church, I mean, we're just gonna stop going out, like from one day to the next.
And do you ever, like, when you first started going back to church, did you get people like hating on you, kind of like, hey, this is it, no way, I cannot believe you, you know?
Well, just funny how you say that. I know that I was going to get judged, you know, because I always think, you know, that because the kind of people we were very sociable, partying, crazy, whatever you want to call it. But I know that it was going to trigger some people.
Yeah.
Maybe some people that didn't like me, you know, because in the world I was always open, no filter. I said what I felt, whatever it was, and he would get mad because I was very vocal, I should say.
Vocal, yeah.
Vocal, you know, and say things, you know, sometimes, of course, you know, be rude and arrogant, I should say, you know, but, you know.
No filter.
No filter. I would always say no filter. Besides the Snapchat filter. But
you do take a lot of pictures.
Yeah.
I like that. I was telling you.
Yeah. You know what? You know why? Because when I was in high school, we took a lot of pictures, and I didn't have any many memories of it. So I'm like, you know what? Now I don't care what it is. We're taking pictures and everything, and I make it a point, because what do they say? That moment's going to happen then, and it's not going to repeat itself anymore. You know what I mean? And luckily for us, we took a lot of good pictures from friends that have gone and everything. But anyways, besides the point. But I that word hatred or haters, they were there, of course, because they were expecting you to fall into that trap again, to you know.
They were thinking it was only going to be for a little bit, then we're going to go back to doing what
Because, you know, I mean, don't get me wrong, at the beginning, there's years we did, and then we would leave and then go. But you know what? The thing with me is that even though I wasn't serving God, my faith was always there no matter what. And I would still post, even though I was crazy, you know, saying other crazy stuff. But if something touched me, I would post something about God, because that never left me, no matter what. So, again, I never cared what people thought about me. So I definitely didn't care what they were going to think if I went back to church. What their opinion was.
And now that you've been going for almost 2 years now,
Yeah.
2 years and a half,
Years.
Do you like see the changes in your marriage? Do you see the changes in you? Because I mean, like I said, I don't know if you always had this right about you doing podcasts, but now you're doing a podcast. You're in the front of a camera, you know, talking.
Well, I had a girl talk on my page on Facebook. So I have over 1,000 girls on my page. But that page was mostly like man bashing. It was only for girls. It was only for
man
girls.
bashing.
Yeah, you know.
My
and
friends
girls
would be going, hey, is your wife mad at you? I'm like, I don't know. She's like, well, you better read her post.
I'm like, I go, who's writing on me? Like, that's supposed to be a private mess, you know. But anyways, but that's what it was. It was for girls to feel vocal, whatever opinions. To vent, pretty much. And of course, there was a few that they did and everything, but that was what started.
Yeah.
But
she was the counselor, the judge, jury, everybody.
That's funny.
But I don't know. I've always been like that. Like I've always liked to, if my friends are hurting, I like to be there for them.
Yeah.
And
Comfort.
Yeah, even
encourage.
though I was hurting too, and not in a right place in my life either. But
Yeah.
that's what it is. So.
Let's talk about you because you are part of. We were talking about it. And you guys saw the picture. Let's post that picture again. Couples Gone Bible. It's a podcast that you guys. You and your hubby bring in for any of the sponsors for the show. I know that when you guys were here, I wasn't here because I was sick. But from what I saw is that a lot of people liked the episode, and they even encourage you guys to do a podcast because it's just you guys have that chemistry between each other. How do you feel knowing that you were going to be part of this podcast?
Well, like I said, when he started doing it and we did the interview with Fernie and Bernie, I said, wow, we got good feedback. I go, I think we should do a podcast, just couples, you know what I mean? But it's not really just couples, it's just us couples doing it. But it's open to everybody. And I told him it's a great opportunity to discuss everything that we've been through
That we
and
go through as couples.
from as couples, from partying, promoting, issues in marriages with our children, just things and testimonies that we could share with, and everybody's going to feel like they're part of it. Like, hey, I'm going through that. I've been there, and just to let them know that there's hope. No matter what situation you're in.
Do you ever feel like some type of pressure because you're representing the women or the wives or the sisters that probably have those questions, and you're like, you're talking about it, so your opinion matters? Do you ever feel like you're pressured on saying, oh man, I got to be careful what I say here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So that, for one, it made me accountable.
Yeah.
So when we went, like I said, when you had mentioned when we went back to church, I let it be known. Yeah. Because, of course, it's kind of like, how would I say, scary because say if I fall.
You put it out there.
I put it out there, you know what I mean? And I wanted to be accountable for my change and my actions and take a stand that I was going to change, And again, I didn't care what anybody thought because I only care what God thinks, you know what I mean? So, yes, there is pressure sometimes that you try to hold back a lot of the ways I was. Like I would say, I've been tested, very much tested. So I guess, a lot of times I feel frustrated because I feel like, Lord, why are you testing me? But I think I've passed the trials and everything. And I just want people to know that, like, I'm not that person. And I think sometimes people try to trigger you to test you. And I'm not going to lie, it's sad, but then it hurts me because I'm like thinking like, why would you want to do that? Like, but
I could attest to the change in her life as her husband. Obviously, I've known her for 37 years. I've been with her. I've seen her up, down, high, low, good, bad, sad, through every trial and tribulation that we went through as a married couple, whether we were at church or not. But the things that she's gone through recently, being a Christian, going back to church, rededicating her life to the Lord, I've seen her stand and get tested, and by the grace of God, she got through it. Yeah. Because it's genuine. Yeah. It isn't something she's faking. It isn't something she's manufacturing. It's something that's genuine. It's authentic, and she can. If she wanted to try to fool everyone else, she probably could, but she couldn't fool me because I know her so well. You know what I mean? I think, like we always say, I know you better than you know yourself. And I know it's genuine. I know it's authentic, and I know that God has changed her, and that's a miracle to me. You know what I mean? Not because there's anyone too strong that God can't change, but because I'm seeing it right before my eyes happening, and just certain things and people that she's talking to, or praying for, or reaching out to, or encouraging. Yeah, man, I don't need to see anything else. That showed me everything right there. Yeah. And I'm blessed, brother. I call her my wife. And that's awesome. I thank God for that. Is awesome. I mean, 37 years? 37 years. 37 years, almost 3 years to 40. Yeah, let's give it let's do that, man. Amazing.
Rosa, and what is something that you want to tell, the wives out there? Because I'm pretty sure you got a lot of friends watching you right now that are not, in the Christian community, or they're still doubting if they want to believe. Like they see you and they go, "Wow, I see the changes." What can you tell them, or even just general women that watch this show? Some advice,
They've asked me, I always say put God in the center of it, no matter what, because like I said, you spare yourself from so much destruction, so much hurt and pain, and I share that with my daughter now that she's engaged, and to put God in the center first of everything. And I've told that to my friends, and I know, like I said, for so long you could live this life, and I'm not saying that there's not couples that don't get along, or that they live, but when you have God in the center, how much more blessed you're gonna feel. And for us, that's what saved us, that's what spared us. And a lot of people, like I said, don't know our story. And like I said, and I go, we could be counselors and therapists if you wanted to. We've been through the highs, lows, and the byways and everything. And like I said, but God knows. And if God changed us, man, He could change anybody. And that's so true, because I believe that there's couples and marriages out there that I really pray that they seek God. At least go to church, give it a try. You know what I mean? Don't do it in your way, because I've seen so many friends married, divorced, separated, get married again, going through different relationships, trying to seek that love, that perfect guy or girl. It's not going to happen, it's not unless you have God in the center of it. And that's just the bottom.
Amen. Yeah, let's give it up for Rosa. Again, you guys gotta go check it out. The first episode from, Couples Gone Bible. We are gonna have the full team here, and we're gonna talk to them about the podcast itself, what their vision is. And as you know, you'll hear Tony talk first, but man, Rosa, she gives her testimony there. You got to check it out, man, and just stay tuned for everything that they're talking about. And of course, we're expecting that episode 2 to drop this month in December. We'll let you guys know for sure when. We'll promote it. I know they're going to be working on their promo video, which I'm excited for. And just go follow Rosa. Where can they follow you at?
Well, I have my that's the funny thing now, because I have everybody goes, how many accounts do you have? Well, I had to open up a Christian Facebook.
Or just a new one.
A new one, I should say. For my Instagram, somehow the Instagram added me another one, so I have to work on that. But I have my old IG, which that it's the old me. I would really prefer them to go to my new Instagram.
Yeah, we don't need them looking at that old one.
Yeah, I know. And like I said, because I have a lot of old pictures in there and everything, but I will. Next time I'm gonna post.
Awesome.
So we got the Couples Gone Bible.
Yeah, they can follow us definitely at the Couples Gone Bible.
Yeah.
Yes.
So go follow on IG Couples Gone Bible. You also that episode, first episode, it is on Avanza Broadcast Network, also on YouTube. So go check it out, man. That is going to be part of the content coming out to Avanza Network, and we do have a lot of news talking about that, man. But that is something that we want to announce, that if you see Couples Gone Bible as part of the lineup of many shows that we're going to be introducing here, and we're going to be talking to them, of course, here. And Rosa, man, going into 2024, do you have anything that you're expecting? Do you want to do something different? What do you want to do this 2024?
What's that vision?
I shared the vision with him.
Oh, okay. So you guys already talked about it.
I shared a vision with him.
We talk a lot.
Yeah. Right?
I wonder why.
So I would say an ultimate goal that I really want to reach out to and see if we could bring her in the Couples Gone Bible is Kat Von D.
Okay.
So that's like a goal that I'm going to try to do. And other people, or I wouldn't say celebrities only, but people that have been touched and changed. So I want to work on that, and that's going to be my ultimate goal to start working.
We need to clip that. All right, let's clip that. Send it out to sister, and then hopefully she responds, and we'll have her that. But you'll remember how this happened. It happened here in the CUATRO CERO show.
Yes.
So for sure, and man, You're such a blessing, sister.
Thank you.
I know I see you behind Tony, and I'm blessed because I love your, if you know her behind the scenes, she's just amazing. She's very straightforward. She's very cool, down to earth. And you just got to meet her the way and I hope that's the way you introduce yourself in the Couples Gone Bible, because that's who you are, right? And I love that, sister. And I've seen a lot of growth. And, and thank you for being right next to Tony. It really shows a lot. A lot of sisters would, that's right there, a wife. Right there, so really amazing to see that. So thank you for coming.
Thank you, appreciate
you, and congrats. I know you're doing the weight loss.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I know sisters they like that.
She was almost
yeah. And how does that going?
It's going good. It's a transition. I haven't really shared it with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Again, but there's a few that know it and everything, but it's going great, and already lost 27 pounds.
Congrats! Let's go!
So it's a process.
Yeah.
It's a process. It's a completely way of eating and every lifestyle.
Even
change.
I lost.
Yeah. So
because she lost, you lost.
I'm on the same diet now.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good, man.
So that's another goal.
So if you see Tony a little bit skinnier and one day he just shows up like a stick, we know where it came from.
You can't see me behind the mic. You know why?
Who's that guy? It's Tony still.
It's Skinny Rock.
Skinny Rock.
And little Rosa.
Yeah, little Rosa. Oh man, Rosa, thank you for coming again. Give it up for Rosa.
Thanks, love.
Yeah. Oh man. Don't go anywhere. I know we do have some big announcements, man. And Tony, let's talk about it, man.
Well, I don't know if anybody has noticed, but our brother David, the owner of Avanza Broadcast Network, has already changed on the Facebook Avanza Network.
Yeah.
We're going to be starting in January. We're going to be working together, partnering up. And we're going to be creating content. We're going to be introducing new shows, new podcasts. We're going to open up the recording studio. For those of you, obviously we know a lot of artists, whether you rap, sing, whatever the case might be, you want to do a music video, you have a concept for a show, for a podcast, we're open. Get a hold of us. You got our numbers. You could DM us. You could inbox us on our Facebook, even through Avanza. And let's set up a meeting. Let's talk. Let's see what kind of vision you have, and if it's something that we feel would be a great addition to our lineup that we got coming up in January, then we'll welcome that. So we can work out all the details. But first things first, like our brother Mr. Big Faith would say.
First things first.
First things first, brother.
Yeah.
Get at us and let's talk. It starts with a conversation. Just like this did, right?
Yeah, and it's amazing because we're not here to take over anything, right? We're just adding to what David already did with Avanza Broadcast Network. He's such a blessing. The network itself been up for a very long time. Yep. You guys if you go to the Facebook, you will see other episodes. Things that he's done as well. He had this worship night thingy going on. And if we're here is because we just want to add to what he's already doing. We do believe that David is an amazing man of God, man. He is a talented dude. If you see the set, everything, this is all him. We're not taking anything from him. We're just adding with him. We're merging with him.
We're going to build with him.
We're building him, and that's what it was. A lot of prayer behind the scenes, a lot of conversation, but man, it happened. And if you guys know me, man, this is gonna happen, right? Tony is gonna happen. So we don't just talk and we just do it, man. And I'm excited because we've been talking to other people, and I'm excited to just show you guys the lineup already. Coming into this year, it's gonna be great. But even not just here, man, we will be streaming it through an app. Somehow you're gonna know about Avanza Network. We do have other shows that want to join us. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. A lot of content, man, coming up. So stay tuned for all the announcements. I know we have a block going in this year, man.
And let me extend the invitation. So maybe we mentioned about if you're an artist, if you're a producer, so on and so forth. But you know what? We're also got an awesome team that we're going to be working with in-house, behind the scenes. So maybe you're a producer, maybe you're an engineer, maybe you're a video, audio, tech, cameraman, a director, a writer, an investor, a sponsor, a promoter, whatever the case might be. Yeah. we're putting this team together. So we're extending the invitation to those of you that might not be the artists, but behind the scenes. If you got a gift, a skill, a talent that you would like to bring to the table and be part of this awesome team that we're creating, you need to get a hold of us now, because moving forward, we want to be up and running in January. We're going to hit the floor running. So if you're interested in that, or that's something that might interest you, something that you think that you might want to be a part of, get a hold of us now and let's talk. Because we're moving pretty quick.
Definitely, man. Definitely, if you feel like, man, I don't know where can I use my talents, come. We do have a lot of openings. We do have a lot of teaching. We teach here as well. And if you want to do some type of internship as well, just to learn the behind the scenes, how this works, how to create a show, how we do this, poke our brains, go for it, man. I'm all for it, man. Everything for the kingdom, it's free, man. We're not charging anybody. But at the same time, man, we got to make this a great show. We have content coming in, and everything takes money. So, I mean, we're doing it step by step. Everything that we've learned throughout the years, me and Tone Rock, man, and David together just emerge. And again, anybody else who's going to be joining the team, we have a lot of people joining our team. But if you want to be part of that team and say, hey, I can help you guys work the cameras. I could be the marketing guy. I could do something with the some type
promotion,
of content, anything.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you are more than welcome. This is for anybody that wants to build with the kingdom, man.
Absolutely.
And bring that content to, again, the youth, the elderly, the marriage couple. We have shows for everything. That's what we're focused on right now.
All age groups.
All age groups. We're talking about doing a cooking show. We're talking about doing a radio show. So it's a lot of stuff here. I know a lot of people have been asking me if I'm going to do radio, if I'm going to go back to my old job, and I'm going to be really honest. No, I'm not going to my old job. Not to talk not to talk bad about my old job. They're great. I love them and they love me. But I will do, if we were to do a radio show, it's going to be here. It's going to be here for sure, and you're going to hear that on the radio that we bring out. So I'm not going anywhere. I love you guys, but no, I'm staying here, man. Not to talk bad about anybody. I know you guys been seeing me on TV, but
we got some big things coming.
and I'm not praying about it. It's just I already prayed about this, and it took a while. So, but again, man, we know a lot of people and those who watch the show. Look here, there you go, man. Look at that. Boom, and Avanza Network, man. It's gonna be amazing, man. I'm excited, buddy. I am we're ready to work. We've been working. We talked about it. We've been working. We've been talking to a lot of people, and they're excited as well. So just next week, we're closing some deals and making this happen, man.
A lot of momentum.
You're going to hear from us for sure. Like, even in the first couple of episodes, you're going to hear us talk about the shows that are going to, as you know, Couples Gone Bible is one of many. That's coming, man. And you're going to just tune in. Watch episode 2. I am not kidding you, man. Once you see Rosa, you're going to fall in love with the episodes. So, and again, we're going to be at the event. What's the name of the event?
Christmas Wonderland.
We'll be there. If you want to go meet with us, we'll be there, man. We'll take pictures with you. We'll talk, and just enjoy. Look, there you go. Sorry, every time I see that.
Are you gonna wear your elf suit?
I probably will.
Throw on the Santa Claus
there you
shirt.
go. I probably will, dude. So just come, bring your family. It's for free, of course. It's gonna be December 15th. And
Friday, December 15th from 6
games,
p.m. to 9
raffles.
p.m.
I mean, how better can it get, man? So
free entry, and we will be having food truck there, some food vendors.
I like how you say that.
So
it's free,
the entry is free,
but not the
food.
But not the food.
But it's affordable.
Exactly.
And delicious.
Yeah, and it's better than Carl's Jr. I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
Not to say Carl's Jr. Hey, if you want to be a sponsor, man, I'm not saying but you are expensive.
Carl. Get at me.
Get at me.
You got my number.
Oh man! And again, thank you guys. If you guys want to follow us, go on Instagram to the CUATRO CERO Show, YouTube the CUATRO CERO Show, Facebook the CUATRO CERO Show, and you can follow me at I am Danny Keynes. Where can they follow you at?
Tone Rock 1.
And Rosa, I know you have a lot, but one they really hit you up.
The Rosa Santistevan. I think that's the Christian one.
Yeah.
Get me right there.
And go follow Avanza Network, man, on their Facebook,
Network, yes.
Instagram. David, do you have TikTok? Not yet,
Working
but
on it.
we are
Working
working. The first TikTok we're gonna have is David dancing something, but we'll see how we're gonna do that.
We're gonna have a
David
dance
dancing.
challenge.
Yeah, we're gonna have a dance challenge with David. That's gonna be amazing, man. So go follow us there, man. Subscribe, follow, leave a comment. Again, those help us because we know that you're
share.
And share, man. Share with everybody. Tag everybody. This is gonna blow up soon, man. And we want to thank everybody who's been tuning into Avanza Network and also the CUATRO CERO Show.
Yes.
So thank you guys again. May God bless you guys, man. We are ending the year, but we are coming into the year 2024 strong, man.
Yes, for sure.
So we'll see you soon here at the CUATRO CERO Show. I am your boy, Danny Keynes.
Tone Rock.
And Rosa Rock.
See you soon next Tuesday, same time. Peace.